So today's a motivational video. So what I want to talk about today is how certain things in this world can take you away from the things that you love. What I mean by that is over time it can strip you away from desires, hobbies, and things that you like to do in the meantime. And when you have time off, when you have time to yourself, when you like to do things that pretty much outside of the rhythm of work, getting money and being successful, or the drive of growing and getting better. You need some time for your mind to relax, and in those situations are things like, for me at least, it's watching movies, going for walks. That's still exercise, but it gets my mind right, and I like to do it, so that I consider that a hobby. I used to play video games all the time. I haven't played video games in a while, but that was another thing that really eased my mind. It made me feel good, and it was fun, playing kids online all around the world, communicating, socializing. That was fun to do. I don't do this often enough, but reading books, I read a lot, but like online stuff, I don't really read like books, so reading books is another thing that's like a very good hobby. That you can get your brain right in, and that's something that you're not probably doing during the week unless it's like part of your job, or of course if you have some downtime you can read one, but that's another great hobby that you can do when you have some free time. And movies, sports, playing sports with friends, going to specific things, like if you want to go bowling, if you want to go to anywhere with your friends to like an event, anything, just anything that is considered a hobby that you love to do when you have some free time. And just because for me it could be different for you, like for me it's movies, music, watching sports, and going for walks. Like I like those are my 4 favorite things to do if I have some downtime and I have some free time on my hands. I like to do those 4 things. But when it comes to you, it could be different, and whatever it is, it should make you happy. Those hobbies that you like to do when you're not working, when you're not fully on the grind mode of trying to get that money, being successful, and doing things that is necessary. If you're not doing that, and you have free time and you're like, oh, it's time to relax, those hobbies, you should always stick with doing those. The fun things, the activities, Don't let it overpower your days, though. Don't go 90% of having fun and then just 10% of work, Work hard, Go 85 to 90% hard work. That other percentage, the very, very low percentage, should be having fun. And you only live once, and you should have fun too. You shouldn't just constantly work all the time. So your hobbies that you love, every single day I'm trying to motivate people to have fun, and at the same time be able to grow with what they're doing when it comes to work and hard-earned money, and doing things when it comes to business-wise. Like you gotta, keeping a house, doing things around the house, paying for bills, mortgage, doing all these things that outside of the element of fun activities. Those things should be priority. Those should be number 1, of course, and you should never have fun activities over those. But when you do have fun, it'll be even more fun when it's your downtime and you know that it's time to relax because you worked your butt off during the week, and now it's time to relax. So never let anything strip away from the hobbies, and don't ever get down like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this at this time because it's gonna take away from doing this work and all this. And you should never let anything take away from it, and never keep your mind on something that's like a negative thing that will kind of keep you and bring you down, because at that point it'll kind of suck away from both the business side of it and the fun side of it. So if you are so stuck with a certain routine and a certain way of doing things, that's why scheduling and books are very, very important. If you have a schedule book, a journal, and you can write this down and figure out your day-to-day, you'll have some time for yourself and you can relax, you know? I don't watch the movies, I don't listen to the music, I don't go for the walks, I don't do those things unless I actually have time to. And when I do have time to, it feels 10 times better than me just doing it on a regular day, every single day, when I don't do anything all day. You know? If I was sitting on my butt all day and I was doing that, I'd get bored in like seconds. Because of the fact that I work hard and then I do those things second. That comes second, of course. Then those things are like 10 times more fun because of that. So all I gotta say is that hobbies are very important, and you should still have fun at the same time as the work, but don't let anything bring those fun activities down, you know? Don't let anxiety or depression or any type of emotion bring away from the fun activities that you're trying to have and that you love so much and desire so much. Don't let that bring it down, because if you bring it down, then it's gonna control that. And if something else is controlling that negativity, then you're just gonna be stuck in a hole where you won't have fun anymore. And if you're not having fun, then what's the point, you know? I try to have a little bit of fun every single day. A little bit. Sprinkled, you know? So if I have some time off today, I'm gonna go for a walk, and that's fun to me. So I feel, even though it's exercise, I still feel like that's a fun thing to do. Like, even to me, going to the gym and working out is fun to me, but I didn't really add that in there because I don't think it's fun for, like, you know, I'm not saying it's not fun for a lot of people, but a lot of people do it mainly because it's important and it's healthy and it makes you feel better and it makes you look better. So that's the main reason. Most people, I'd say most people, don't go because they're having fun with it. But I do. I have fun with it. Even though it is necessary, over time, I just realized that I just love it and it makes me feel good, and that's a fun thing to me too. So you could throw that in the list as well. At the end of the day, we want to have fun. We want to balance fun with business. And in order to do that, don't let any type of emotion that you have bring that down to a level where you won't have fun anymore. Because if you start not having as much fun during the day and you don't see life as a fun adventure, then your business side of things is just going to control your life, and that's just going to put stress and more anxiety and more depression on you because you're not able to do the things that you love so much. That's what I wanted to say the whole time, and it finally came out of me. That's what you need, you know? So that's all I gotta say, and let's stay active and get kinetic.